It's the Ticket Plug. We've been running an online ticket business for over a decade, and now we've created an easy way for you to do the same thing through our private ticket resale community. Joining our community will give you a way to flip your bread and generate profit income consistently. We provide you with all the tools, training, and resources needed to start your life-changing online ticket business. Zero experience needed. To join our ticket resale community, go to thetickettrap.com. Again, go to thetickettrap.com. That's thetickettrap.com.
Zayo, Zazayo.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's good, brother? How are you?
Doing good, but yeah, man, I really wanted to have a solid discussion right quick, man, about the election, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I don't really agree with your idea of just, sitting out and just, sitting on our hands type shit. I don't really agree with that.
So who are you going to vote for?
I mean, it's not really of like a who I'm going to vote for type thing. I just feel like,
Yeah, it is. That's 100% what it is. You're going to have to vote for somebody. Who are you going to vote for? And what are they going to do for black people?
No, I'm saying, I feel like with your platform, bro, I just feel like you should be telling people to push.
I'm wrong. Okay, so I'm wrong. Okay, I'm the
saying,
wrong. You're the right.
I'm saying, just let me finish right quick. Just let me finish right quick, bro.
Okay, go ahead. What's the right thing? Don't bring it back to me. What's the right thing to do? Who are you gonna vote for? Who should we vote for?
I'm just saying, bro, with your platform, I'm just saying you should be telling people, to push the line more for reparations, bro, on an individual level instead of waiting for people like you or people with these big platforms to be pushing for us, man. I feel like
who are we
individual. You say what?
So who should we vote for?
Well, the main goal is to vote against the Democrats, man. It's not like a vote for the Republicans. It's like a vote against the Democrats to harm the Democrats type thing. It's not really like, if you understand what I'm saying when I say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people to vote for like Trump or whatever. It's more like a vote to harm the Democrats type thing. But it's besides that, it's just like
So that's
people are not really pushing.
Okay, you got to vote for who then? You're just saying vote against somebody, so you got to vote for somebody if you're going to vote against them. So who? Well, because you're going to platform somebody. So who you going to platform?
Well, in a way, I'm saying, like, within your local government, unseat any type of Democrat. You know what I'm saying, to really harm them, and first off, being on the internet and letting our voices be heard on the internet on an individual level, that it's going to be us who's going to unseat all these Democrats, across the board. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be more, afraid of us and respect us more. And like I say, we need to push for reparations on an individual level instead of just waiting for these people.
Wait, what do you mean push reparations on an individual level? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying not just you or these other people with these major platforms, like everybody that's in this space need to be pushing, man, online and making videos and voicing their opinion, and frustration about reparations, man. Like nobody's doing that, bro. Like the reparations movement is overall is weak, man. Like it's weak. That's why nobody's really respecting us, man. Yes, we got the rally and everything, but bro, a lot of people are not really speaking up for reparations, dog, and that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say, bro. You have the perfect platform to let people know, hey, man, you need to push for reparations, bro. Get online and voice your opinion, voice your frustration, dog. That's what I'm trying to say.
So people should make videos saying they want reparations.
Yeah, man, and voicing their frustration, man. And we should use hashtags, man, and utilize the hashtag. So let's say like I'm in North Carolina, right? I'll use a hashtag reparations North Carolina, and everybody that's in North Carolina will use a hashtag reparations in North Carolina. That's where like, let's say you want to actually meet up with people that knows about reparations, right? You can utilize the hashtags to go online and follow the hashtags, so you can actually meet up with people within your region. If you really want to push the line with people who also know about reparations, man, it's easy. It'll be a lot more easier to find one another on the internet. We have the perfect tool to mobilize, you know what I'm saying? But
so have you made videos? Have you made videos about reparations?
Of course. I got videos on my I got a YouTube channel, I got a TikTok, I got all that. You know what I'm saying?
What's your YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel?
Grow 7.
It's called who?
Grow 7.
Hold on, let me look at it right now. YouTube. Spell it.
GROW 7. You're gonna see me. It's like I got a turban on, you know, with a beard.
Grow 7. Okay. Grow 7. I don't see nobody with no turban and no beard.
Just
Wait,
just
GROW 7 or GRO 7?
GROW 7.
The letter 7. I mean the number 7.
The number 7.
Okay. I don't see
And,
anything.
you're gonna see it, man. Just keep scrolling. I promise you, I have a YouTube channel. I'm not lying. Like, I have a YouTube channel, man, and I'm actually pushing the line. I feel like other people should make channels and other different platforms and push the line with me.
Disagree with me.
Hold on, I can't find no Grow 7 Reparate. Hold on.
Is there a way I can like send it to you, send a link to you or something?
Hold on, wait, what's this? Okay, I see. Is it Grow the God 7?
No, it's literally. Is there a way I can just send it to you, like some ways, like send a link or something? Because I literally have. I'm not lying.
Okay, hold on, man. I'm not saying you're lying, but I can't even find it right now. You understand? And that's the problem right there. You see?
Yeah, man. It's not a huge channel, man. I got 51 subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a huge channel.
You got 51 subscribers. That means your videos get like 10, 20 views.
Yeah, around that. But I also have a TikTok too. That, like, my last video that I posted about reparations, it got 2,000 views on it, and a lot of the comments was just full of just racist motherfuckers, just talking shit.
We ain't gonna get it with no 220 views, brother. We're not gonna get it that way. Your route ain't gonna work. A bunch of people making. Listen to what I'm saying. A bunch of people making videos with 20 or 30 views ain't gonna cut it. That's not a strategy, brother.
I'm saying we use a hashtag, and we grow that hashtag. If more people follow that hashtag, and every video they post, they use that hashtag, we can grow it, and we can make our voice heard, man.
What, John? Hold on. What, a hashtag? What's the hashtag?
Yes, just tag any politician, your local politician, or hashtag election 2024, or there's many hashtags we can use to grow. Like, we have enough people to grow it. What, you know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, what are you, brother? What you're saying ain't really it's not making sense. What we're already doing is working to a certain degree because we're already getting the word out. We're already dealing with politicians. We just had a rally with thousands of people already. That gets the word out. Then people go back to their local areas and they still have that energy. This is why we have reparations in the national lexicon. We have major politicians talking about it. We got the California bill going on right now, and they've allocated $12 million so that they can
$12 million ain't nothing, bro. That's a trick. That's a trick, man. That $12 million, that's a trick, bro. And besides, that state by state reparations, that whole thing is a trick, bro. That's not real, man. You know,
so what's real? What's real? What's real? You saying what's real?
Why are we pushing state by state reparations, bro? We need to be pushing reparations on a federal level, bro, not state by state, bro. That's too much confusion, bro. And a lot of the money that's gonna be so-called paid to Black Americans or whatever, they're gonna go to just to these these little bitty people that so-called pushing for reparations, bro. Like, it's not really gonna go to the people. Come on, bro. $12 million, bro, for the whole state of California, bro. That's a joke.
No, it's not. No. See, you don't even know politics. You don't even know what's
even in the state of LA, that's still a joke. $12 million. That's
okay. You don't even know what. See, this is why certain people don't even need to be in the conversation like that. If you don't even know what's going on, $12 million is not for everybody in California, brother. This is what I'm saying. You don't even know what the money is for. You're just saying stuff. That's the problem right there. A lot of people who don't know what's going on, you don't have that much of a following. Your tactics ain't really going to work because it's not working for you. You haven't even grown your channel. So a lot of people just want to get in the conversation to talk just to be damn seen. You understand? This is what this is about. This is just, let me say something so somebody can see me. You don't really have a real answer. This is why it's very important that we have think tanks so that sometimes we can get people behind closed doors and we can kind of pick certain people who kind of have a track record with moving certain policies and organizing certain things and have them kind of flesh ideas out. And then we bring it to some sectors of the public so that we can go ahead and move on it like that. Because what happens is you get a lot of people who just want some clout. They low-key, they want to be contrary for clout. It's, hey, look at me, come give my page some clout. I only got 20 views. I want more people to listen to me. So let me throw some cockamamie ideas out here. This dude don't even know what the $12 million is for. He think that that's for everybody. So this is what I'm saying. This dude don't even know anything about what the money is for. You just saying shit. We got too much say shitisms going on, just saying shit. God, that's a major problem. And again, that's that church thing. Unfortunately, we have the whole church mindset where we'll have testimony day and we'll let everybody come up there and get a mic and people be up there just talking because there's a lot of trauma and we just want to talk and be recognized. There's a lot of us, and I get it. There's a lot of us who just want to be recognized. We don't want to be invisible. We want people to see us. So let me be contrary. Let me say something contrary so I can be seen. Dyke and Yam.
Shout out to you. It's the Kenya Mama Mouth.
No, what's
Shout
your
out
name
to you,
again?
bro.
Yeah,
The Kenya Mama Mouth. The Kenya Mama Mouth.
Okay, my man, where you from?
I'm a foundational Black American out of Memphis, Tennessee, brother.
There you go. My man, what's going on with you?
The last caller here, young dude, I do what you, Professor Black Truth, and what Jason Black do. I actually sit down and talk and try to get to understand them young niggas, but that ain't the question I want to ask. I want to keep it going with this Ryan Garcia thing, brother.
Yeah, yes.
It's out of your book. Y'all should go get that book, Foundational Black American Race Beta. It's something you said in your book. It was about the Reconquista and the frogs is fucking, if y'all hear that in the background, the frogs is out there fooling with each other. I'm in Florida.
There you go.
But it's something you said, it's the Reconquista to me. The reason why they bringing these illegal aliens and all these people over here to mine like the Moors, the foundational Black Americans, and get around that. And I'll land with that, brother. And I'm sorry, I won't land. Have one more question. I asked you 2 years ago, when are you going on Corey Holcomb? And I'm a land.
Oh, you know what? I need to call Corey. Thank you for reminding me. I do need to go on Corey's show, and I've been meaning to call him. I got a bunch of interviews next week, by the way, promoting the re-release of Microphone Check. So I do need to hit my brother Corey up. Absolutely. I do need to do that. Plus, I got to get Corey down to the museum to do a set, man. I really got to get him to do that. But my brother brought up a good point. In my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta, everybody needs to get that book, by the way. Y'all need to get that book at Amazon. Very good book. I talk about how modern white supremacy actually came out of Spain. During the Reconquista, when the Spanish were trying to get the Black Moors out, they started coming up with blood quantum laws and blood purity laws. And people who were mixed with Moorish blood, they were punished to a certain degree. And when they started to push the Moors out, they came up with these racially based programs. They started to objectify the Black Moors. When they finally got them out, they had something called the running of the bulls. And they carry that tradition on today. What do they do with the running of the bulls? A lot of folks don't know the deep symbolisms of the running of the bulls. What they do, they dress in white in Spain. They dress in white and they chase black bulls all around the street and they kill it. They kill the bull. And that's symbolic of them running the Black Moors out of Spain. And when they got those Moorish maps and got access to those trade routes and they left Spain, they went around the world objectifying and harming brown-skinned people using these blood quantum laws. So it's real deep. So they were the original colonizers. So this is why that colonizing mindset is still here when it comes to a lot of our culture, like hip hop. This is why we're saying they're acting like colonizers, those Spanish conquistadors. They come around us, and what they do, they compete with other Europeans on who gets to colonize and steal Aboriginal culture. See, when the Spanish were fighting with the French, when they were fighting with the English, they were battling it out on the seas and in the military. They were battling to see who could conquer us and maintain the conquering. So the Spanish, their position was like, hey, I colonized these Negroes first. I colonized them first. I was the one who broke ground. I was the one who stole from them initially. So you got to respect my thievery. Yeah. And that has always been the mindset between the European powers. And a lot of these white Latinos, they come around us, they'll play the 3-card Monte. They'll play well, I'm kind of black. I got a black abuela. See, that's the thing that the Spanish colonizers like to play. They play that game. Well, I got a little Moorish blood in me, so I'm kind of black like you. You know, that's the game they would play. I'm kind of like you. See, the Spanish colonization was different from the English and French colonization. See, the French, what they would do, the French would set up little racial caste systems like Creole, um, um, and different kinds. So they would give little privileges to the Creoles, the ones who were kind of black but mixed with a little more French, and would let them oversee the darker skinned, full-blooded blacks. So they would play that little game. The Spanish would claim their black children. They're like, yes, I'm a white Spaniard, and I have a black cousin. You know, I have a black abuela. I have a black nephew. I have a Moreno auntie. You know, you claim them. The British said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do some raping too, but I ain't claiming none of the offspring. See, that's what made the British a little different, and that made them more ruthless and more effective to a certain degree. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna do some raping, I'm gonna do some sexual assaults, and yeah, we're gonna have little offspring and kids all over the place, but we ain't claiming none of them. Yeah, we're gonna put them on the field too. We're gonna enslave them too. That's what Thomas Jefferson did. Yeah, those are my little half-breed Negroes, but get out there and pick that cotton. Yeah. So that's what made them a little different. But the Spanish, their whole thing was there. We claim some of our black ancestry. We'll claim some of it, and that's the trick. We think just because they'll claim some black ancestry that they're not colonizers. No, they're just like the French. They're just like the English. And they'll claim black when it's convenient. Fat Joe and them dudes do that all the time. Yeah, I could say nigga because, Puerto Ricans is black too. They say that when it's convenient. You look at their ID. You look at their paperwork. They all say white. You see? Real interesting dynamic. What's up, Johnny Somali?
How you doing, Big Daddy Donkey Kong? How you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good, little musky man. How are you?
I'm great. I just don't understand what's the fuss about Ryan Garcia, some random beaner boxer saying the N-word in Georgia. Who cares? He has no pull in society. He has no influence. Who cares what this crackhead says? As long as the black community is held back by words, we're not going to advance. Who gives a fuck about his words?
We? Who's we? You're not a foundational black American.
I'm part of the black community.
No, you're not. You're part of.
I never said I was a foundational black
You're
American.
part of the Somali community.
No, I'm American.
No,
I'm just as American
not.
as you. I have the
You're
same U.S. passport. I have the same blue books, and I have the same rights.
You're an immigrant with American citizenship. You're not a part of our culture. Don't you dare try it. But go ahead.
You were brought over here by the whites, Tariq. You're an immigrant too.
Sir, I've been here. My family's been here at the beginning of this country. We built it, sir. We're
picking cotton and building railroads, my nigga. Y'all niggas was not in no power position.
If we picked cotton, if that was all, you guys wouldn't be so triggered. We did way more than pick cotton, sir. We built the culture of this country, and you fled to it, sir. Right?
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, buddy. As long as you guys get worked up by celebrities and their tweets,
we ain't
I'm telling
you, up. We're people already knew this guy was an anti-black racist. We're like, keep that same energy for him that y'all keep for black boxers and black athletes. That's all we're saying.
So do black boxers get punished just like him? He should not be punished for his words. I really am
Should,
against
yeah,
the
yeah,
World
he
Boxing
should.
Commission
Yeah,
punishing
yes,
him.
he
I'm against
should.
it.
Yes, he should. He should be punished. He should be ousted. Yes, he should. And you're explaining because he's a fellow immigrant like you. All right, you immigrant splaining. Get the hell out of here. All right, we ain't trying to hear all that. He's a fellow tether, and you're trying to splain for the fellow tethered. No, because y'all want to get off on your little anti-black racism, and you're not a part of the black community. No, you're not. You're not a part of our community. You are a musty fleeing tether. You ain't got nothing to do with us. We are not the
Tariq, your
same.
IQ is 80 at best, bro. This is hilarious.
Your blood and your
80 at best, man. That's why you can't understand shit.
sir, if our IQs were so low, you white supremacists wouldn't be so triggered. Your
That's
birth
the
rate
only
is
word you know, bro. That's the only word you know.
your
Just keep
birth
crying
rates are
about
lower.
it. How
Birth
about
rates
you?
are lower than
How about you encourage?
your birth rates are lower than that. What are you going to do about them struggling birth rates, sir? Come on, cheese.
Bro, I don't
Come
care
on,
about
high.
that.
Come
No,
on,
I'm
high.
just saying, like, there's no
How come
way
you
we can
haven't?
have a real constructive discussion here because you should be encouraging people, not making them be victims, dude. Stop being a victim all the time. You're
Well,
just
you're a victim
encouraging
of
black
your.
people to
You're
be
a victim.
victims. Stop talking about white
You're
supremacy.
a victim. You're a victim of your struggling birth rates. Why haven't you figured out with your high IQ how to fix them birth rates?
I have a kid. What am I supposed to do, man? I can't make everyone go fuck each other.
Well, sir, you got to do something about them struggling birth rates. I bet your kid ain't even full white, by the way. You had to go get an Asian woman for your kid, didn't you? Because that's what a lot of you white supremacists do. Y'all got to go get Asian women. You can't get the white women. You know why? The white women are bobbing on top of soul poles, so you can't get them. So you got to go get them Asian women, don't you? Come on, Chiefs.
That's actually true. I moved to Alaska and I'm with a Native American, so I don't really see
Uh-huh.
what's bad with
Right.
that. But no, I think a lot of white women are brainwashed.
Well, how you
They
white supremacists?
they're into the rap culture and all that. I like rap music, but I'm not into the culture.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not into white supremacist culture because you're culture victimizers. You dig?
I'm not white
But
supremacist, bro. My girlfriend's Native American. I live in Alaska.
what the hell does that mean?
So
White
if I was white supremacist, I
supremacists,
probably wouldn't like any other race besides
white
white.
supremacists sexually abuse Aboriginal people all over the world. That's nothing. What are you talking about? That's part of white supremacy. Getting sexual access to non-white people. That's what are you saying? That's not disproving your white supremacist views. What the hell are you talking about?
I guess it
What kind
depends how you look at it,
what
but I
kind of
made her
IQ
life
do you
better.
have?
So
What
she
kind
she
of IQ do
never she
you
never
have?
had her own place.
What kind of IQ do you have to think that that's some kind of anti-white supremacist flex? I thought you had a high IQ. Come on now, show me some of that high IQ, buddy.
Yeah, ask her if her life is better now. She's learned a lot from being with me. So she just lived in Alaska her whole life. I moved from Utah. I taught her a lot of things, and her life is better now. My life is better now. So I don't understand how that has anything to do with white supremacy. But if that's how you want to look at it, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you going and having sexual access to some victim of white supremacy—that's not a flex. The
Okay, if we
native,
never came to Alaska, what do you think they'd be doing, bro? Somebody else would have taken them over. If
well,
white
that's a
people.
white supremacist mindset. How
No,
about
dude, they were literally just using fucking wooden boats and shit. Like that's just
and
facts, man. That's
they
just
were?
facts.
There's nothing wrong with wooden boats. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah, I'm
living in
saying
nature.
someone else, they're lucky that America bought Alaska because if not, who would own it? Probably it would still be Russia or maybe China would have bought it. Like, dude, do you not think they got
So they're
lucky?
lucky.
Just
So
like
they're
you got
lucky.
lucky, bro. Look at you in your fucking suit. You got lucky, bro. You lucky you're not still in Africa.
Well, sir, I'm a foundational Black American. Nobody's been in Africa in my family for centuries, and many of them were
Yeah,
already here.
you're complaining when
The lucky,
your
oh,
ancestors
no,
went
no, no,
through the
no,
real hard time.
no. The lucky person is you, because if it weren't for foundational Black Americans building a country so that y'all can escape Europe from, you'd be still over there fighting each other over a damn potato. You didn't have anything going on in Europe before foundational Black Americans built up the wealth over here. What did y'all have going on in Europe?
Bro, what do you think? Where do you think that America
What?
came from? The
It
greatest
came from
country
the
that ever
work. It
existed
came
came
from
from
the work.
Europe.
It came from the work of foundational Black Americans, sir. Europeans, when y'all tried to form colonies here on your own, you all failed. Show me a successful colony y'all built over here without Black people. Go.
Bro, let's see a successful
Go.
colony
No,
that
no, no, no,
black
no, no, no.
people have built.
Go. No, 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 no.
What's a
Go. No. If y'all
successful
no, no,
state that
no, no.
black people have?
Go. Tell me a successful colony y'all built over here in the Western Hemisphere without black people. Go.
Alaska.
Go to hell.
I don't see many black people here. That's kind of why
Go
I
to,
came.
sir, no, because that's a part of the United States, and they use the wealth that was built up from
It's
our
too cold
labor
up here, man.
to acquire Alaska, sir.
All right,
All
go
right.
ahead, man. I don't want to argue with you
So
anymore.
you don't,
I mainly came to listen,
you
but
don't really have an
I was
argument, sir.
surprised
So
you
you're welcome.
actually let me
So,
talk. But thank you for letting me speak.
you don't have an argument, sir. You're the lucky one. You would be over there starving in Europe, which is what y'all were doing before the wealth of the slavery over here built you up. It built up the whole Western society, sir, and you know that. Let's stop playing games. So you're the lucky one. You didn't do us no favors. Okay? Cheese? What's your last words, Cheese? Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I recognize, dude. I have a lot of, honestly, most of my friends here aren't white. I have a lot of friends of many different cultures. A
Don't
lot of
give a
them are
damn.
surprisingly Tongan, but no, I'm just saying everyone has their place. Like, dude, black people, they are better at certain things. They physically did a lot of the work to build America, and I respect them for that. And I think that they should be
And,
able
and
to
culturally too.
take
Most
advantage
of the
take advantage
not
of the
just
opportunities.
no, and culturally too, sir. Not just physically. We came up with a lot of the inventions: electric lighting, dry cleaning, doorknobs, a lot of innovations. The telephone. That was foundational Black Americans too. And Alexander Graham Bell had a Black person doing the blueprints, meaning that was the one who was really doing it. A lot of our inventions were stolen, sir. So yeah, it wasn't just the physical thing, the intellectual property, and also the cultural property. So let's put it all in perspective.
All right, last thing I'll say, I do think it's more of a class thing that we need. It's more lower class people and upper class people, and it's not race. I just think we need to stop villainizing people based off their skin color. That's it. I think you're trying to do something good, but I think it's more of a class than race thing.
It's a racism thing because poor white people still have advantages over wealthy Black people. So it's all about race. It's not class. That's why you have a dirt poor trailer park person like Kyle Rittenhouse be protected by the system of white supremacy. That's not class. That's race, sir.
Well, he acted in self-defense, but anyways, that's my last word. Definitely
Exactly. So
self-defense.
yeah, only a white
Bro,
supremacist
people
can
are trying
go out
to,
and kill
when you
people.
got child.
Only a white supremacist can go out and kill people preemptively, and then they say it's self-defense. So that's proof of
He
white
only killed white
supremacy.
people too. That's what's
Right.
hilarious. He only killed white
Right.
people, but whatever.
Right. White people who were protecting Black people. That's from the Turner Diaries. The Turner Diaries talks about killing Negroes and Negro lovers. So yes, that's white supremacy. So thank you so much, Cheese. I appreciate you for proving white supremacy. Let me get y'all white supremacists straight on something. Don't ever think that you've done us a favor. You didn't do us no damn favor. The favor was done to you. You would be over there starving in Europe, which you were. Before the slave trade and before Black people built up the wealth of the nation in the Western Hemisphere, y'all were over there in Europe starving. All through the 1300s, 1400s, y'all were starving y'all asses over there. Y'all had famines and starvation over there. You couldn't season food. You didn't know what to damn do. Y'all couldn't season food. Y'all couldn't grow nothing. You didn't have an agrarian society. You didn't know how to grow crops. The soil over there is horrible. You had to season your food by getting whale intestines and letting that rot and then crushing it up and putting it on your damn food. Y'all were a mess over there in Europe. Y'all don't really want me to get into your damn history like that. Black folks don't never let these people play that whole "we did you a favor" by getting y'all out of primitive Africa. Man, who you telling? Man, you better say that to somebody who don't know history. I know your history and mine. I know your history and mine. Y'all didn't have a damn thing going on in Europe. There was nothing going on until the slave trade and the wealth generated from the slave trade. See, family, what you got to understand, not only did slavery in the Western Hemisphere enrich the Western Hemisphere, it enriched all of Europe. You understand what I'm saying? It enriched all of Europe. That got Europe out of the hole. All of it. We got to really break down one day. I'm going to have to do a whole breakdown of how expansive the wealth from slavery in the Western Hemisphere was. Family, that was an expansive enterprise, man. It built up all of the corporations that we know now, all the banking systems, the medical systems, the railroad systems, it was an expansive enterprise. You understand? So we're not going to let these people act like they did us some kind of favor. No, you didn't. All right, well, we got almost 1,500 people in this building right now. First of all, what y'all need to do, get my book, Foundational Black American Race Baiter, on Amazon right now. Also, the movie Microphone Check, even though it's on Blu-ray and it's #1 on Amazon, this is how many, I get so many #1 movies, I lose count. What number is this? Let me pat myself on the back. This is like my, 10th #1 movie? My 10th #1 movie. I done had about 10 #1 movies. I'm so used to getting #1 movies. It's like, come on, give me that #1 and get out my face. Shout out to everybody involved with Microphone Check. It's #1 on Amazon. But you still got to go to the theaters to see it when it comes back out. That's very important. That is very, very important. Let's get some more folks in here. We got a lot of people in here. Raise your hand if you're ready to get on. Let's get Abdul Diop. Abdul Diop, I remember that name before. Okay, Devin, I see you in here giving the thumbs down with your little ashy fist, trying to get on. All right, let's get Noble Beast in here. Noble Beast. Let's get Abdul. Abdul, then we'll get Noble, Black Noble. Abdul, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Tariq? How's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right myself.
You're muffled though. You're very muffled. What's on your mind? You're muffled. Let's get them headphones off.
Okay. Can you hear me good?
No, brother. You sound like you're underwater right now.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot, man. What's on your mind?
What I wanted to ask was, have you ever considered debating Umar Johnson?
No, that would be absolutely pointless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pointless. That's pointless. Just debating another black person, that's pointless. People like a Myron and all of that, yeah, I debate them. And they're going to have to pay. And by the way, Myron and those guys are copping pleas, talking about I won't debate them. And no, I'll debate them. Y'all just got to pay me. Because I've already destroyed them once. I got on a live with them and I took out about 10 of them by myself. So I've already destroyed a whole bunch of them by my damn self. And they want to have a rematch and they're going to have to pay for the rematch. So I didn't back out. If they want to have a rematch, they're going to have to come up off that damn bread. I'm not going to give these people no clout. I've already spanked all of them. It has gone super viral. It has circulated around the net several times over, hundreds of thousands of views all over the internet. So I've already spanked these guys. Now, if they want a rematch, come through with the bread. I ain't giving nobody free clout. Black Noble, hop on, man.
What's up, Tariq? Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm a survivor, brother. How about yourself on this night?
I'm surviving too, man. What's on your mind, sir?
So anyway, brother, I see up in the title you got Ryan Garcia's racism. Well, Tariq, we got to remember this. This man is Hispanic, and when you look at South America all the way up to Mexico, I mean, these cultures are extremely anti-black, which would make us want to support, I mean, strong immigration laws. Yes. Let me tell you something about these Hispanics. When these Hispanics come here, which most of them come through the fucking border any fucking way, when they come here, it makes them sick to their stomach that black people are driving nice cars, living in nice homes, when the black people back in their home countries are oppressed systematically, segregation. These Hispanics are not used to seeing black people live this damn good, because if we're being honest, as black Americans, we're the only blacks on this earth who do have top luxuries. You can say everything you want about how we live over here. If you take our conditions, compare it to anybody across the world, we live like fucking kings compared to majority of the world. And it drives these Hispanics crazy. Now, I don't care about the Hispanics. If a day and time comes where ICE says if you see illegals Call us. You damn right. I'm calling damn ICE. I'm calling ICE on the factories. I'm calling ICE on these little damn Chinese restaurants. I'm calling ICE when they like to hang out at fucking Home Depot. These Hispanics are extremely anti-black, and you see across this country, they're trying to insert black political power. But the thing about it is, a lot of people like to use the Hispanic population against us. What people fail to realize is that Black Americans are one ethnic group. We're just one group. Hispanics are multiple groups. When you look at some of these Hispanic groups within the Hispanic American population, some of them are 1 million. Some of them are 500,000. Some of them are 4 million. The only group that holds the most power with Hispanics are Mexicans. That's why everything is geared towards them. And even with the Hispanic identity, you still have many more identities amongst that. A Panamanian is different from a Colombian. A Colombian is different from a Cuban. But all I'm trying to say is this, Tariq. Hispanics are really our enemies. They don't like us. They only pretend to like us. And yes, Hispanics are an issue. I do support strong border walls. I do support deportations. I do support ending birthright citizenship. At the end of the day, we have got to fight. We have got to fight against these groups coming here. Why would you want a group near you when back in their home countries, they oppressing people who look just like you? They like to say, oh, we got black blood. Oh, we're all one. Oh, so you only thought that until you crossed that fucking border? We all one till you cross the fucking border. But once we send your ass back home, you ready to oppress the black people. But Tariq, I'm getting ready to close with my final saying of this. Black Americans, Hispanics are your fucking enemy. When they become the managers, they fire all the black people and bring in their people. Black America, wake the fuck up. The Democrat Party is trying to replace you with these foreigners. Thank you, Tariq.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. My man brought up a good point about a lot of these people, just immigrants all over, Hispanic, foreigners, whatever. A lot of them, when they see black folks over here doing good, see that whole, black on black crime and all that. No, the problem they really have, because they don't mind black people living in the hood. They ain't gonna do nothing about black on black crime. They want black on black crime. And hell, a lot of the so-called black on black crime, many of these immigrants are the facilitators of the black on black crime, because we're getting the drugs and the guns from them. Where are we getting the drugs and the damn guns from? We get the drugs and the guns from immigrants. So them talking about or against black on black crime, no, they help facilitate that. The problem they really have is when we are living the straight and narrow and we're doing good. When black folks are living in nice homes, raising nice families, they have a problem with that. That's why they're always trying to project scams onto us. The scams that they do in their homeland, they're always trying to project that onto us when we do legitimate business. You niggas are running a scam. What is that? That is a scam, nigga. They're always doing that scam projecting onto us. Yeah? What's up, Gan Pat? What's your name, ma'am? Gan Pat? What's up, Gan Pat? Unmute your microphone. All right, Gan Pat, unmute your mic. All right, Gan Pat ain't saying nothing. Let's get Alyssa. Alyssa in the building. Elisa, you want to unmute your microphone, ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my first time doing that. Yes, my name is Elissa.
Yes, indeed. Where are you from, Elissa?
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There you go. So what's on your mind?
I'm a foundational Black American, and you might not think so because of my skin tone, but I know I am because I know my history, and I know where my family came from. But what that guy was saying about the Mexicans and being our enemies, I just don't agree with him. I don't. I do see a lot of Latin and Hispanics in my neighborhoods, and they actually did work on our roof and our house. And they're very hardworking people, very, very hardworking people. And I'm sure they're doing cheap labor because, a couple of times we had to pay out of cash, but hey, they did good work, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But one thing I just don't like is in my community, and I live in a diverse community, but uh, the black area, my area, there's no black businesses. Everything is owned by other cultures. It could be people from Palestine. It could be sheiks at the gas station. It could be Latin. I just want to see more black-owned businesses in my neighborhood. And when my father grew up, that's where my FBA comes in because I'm actually an ancestor of Isaac Bishop Lane. He's my great 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 grandfather. So
And
that's
where's your
why.
mom from?
My mom is mixed. Her mom is German, and her dad is black. But
Okay.
he was from Florida. They kept saying he was some type of Blackfoot, Native American, but he was real dark, like Nat King Cole.
Okay.
But he married a German lady, and they had 7 mixed kids. And my mom looks white. She could pass for white if she wanted to.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but she's mixed, and she married my dad, who is related to Isaac Bishop Lane. So that's why I consider myself an FBA because I
Yeah.
have that history and I respect that history.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you so much, Alyssa. I appreciate you. But the reason why you don't see a lot of black businesses, we got to understand that's by design. That is by design. A lot of the black businesses are sabotaged, and other businesses are prioritized. They are prioritized for resources. They don't get targeted. They don't get attacked like black businesses. They don't get like out here in LA. And I have a black business. I have several black businesses, and we get hit with paperwork apartheid all the time. They're always throwing some kind of fine or fee or some kind of weird paperwork thing at us where we got to fill out something and we got to get a special permit for this, a special permit for that. Our good brothers and sisters over at Redstone Firearm, it was one of the only black owned gun shops really on the West Coast. And now they got to move because they didn't hit them with the paperwork apartheid. They got to move to Texas now. So we get targeted. Then not only that, do we get targeted, like with our museum, they start sending undercover cops at the museum to do little sabotaging. They send people to vandalize it. We got FBI informants constantly trying to sabotage it. They're flying them out here to do little weird stuff. They got them to try to discredit it. That's all COINTELPRO. When y'all see people constantly like on a daily basis trying to discredit our museum, that's from the COINTELPRO playbook. Other businesses don't have that. You understand? You don't have COINTELPRO programs to sabotage Hispanic businesses, Asian businesses, Palestinian businesses. You don't have it. It's only our businesses they got that stuff for. You understand? Even when Nipsey had his business out here, they were constantly trying to sabotage that man's business, putting gang injunctions on it, doing constant surveillance on that man's business. They had surveillance on that man's business all the time, except the day he got shot. You understand? Let's get Just Steve in the building.
Hey Tariq. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, beloved. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. You got a couple minutes because I've been listening for a minute and I took some notes and God damn it, I really got to say some things. But
Go
I
ahead,
know
beloved.
some people
Yes.
they kind of mad at me for last time I was up here. So I promise I'm not gonna bring my personal beefs into the conversation as much as Zaza Yo 7. When you went to his YouTube and you said, "Is it Grow the God 7?" and he said no. That is his channel. That's the nigga in a fucking turban with a beard. Like, I don't understand what happened with that. Like, that was a whole, I don't know. But then,
Right.
I mean,
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how many grow gods are there with a nigga with a turban? Yeah.
right. Like, I just, I mean, I was in agreement with you. Everybody doesn't need the mic, and people get mad when you say that because I also think that everybody does need to start talking. I was on his side until I saw his hashtag cut the shbeck. What the fuck is cut the spec? Like, if you're gonna start talking, you really gotta use our common sense and at least maybe spell check or have somebody look at our stuff before we post it. Because CUTTHECBECK is not a hashtag that anybody's gonna be able to click on because it doesn't say cut the check.
Right. See, again, people, it's people just want to say stuff just to be heard. Man, go ahead, sis.
Thank you. I was dying over here because like I really was feeling him. People do need to speak up. More people need to speak up, but it
I
does take
agree.
time. And
Right.
I was at the rally when he did it the first time, and I really thought that was a symbol that needed to be seen. From
Mm-hmm.
there, people they did do work. They started doing more work. They didn't like to be outdone, and I like the competitive nature of
Oh yeah.
our lineage. So it's cool. He gonna figure it out. He's young.
Mm-hmm.
Running of the bulls, right? Have you seen the bulls that they 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 start fucking up the people? I mean, I know they end up dying
Yes.
at the end, but man,
Oh yes. Some of them bulls get they get their lick back.
they definitely get a lick. All right, I'm sorry. That was one more thing. One
Yeah.
more thing. Cheese married a $5 Indian and is trying to tell us about what? And
Mm.
I'm sorry, he was talking about Ryan Garcia, which is the whole reason I even have my hand up, because Mauricio Suleiman is a whole Mexican who suspended him. Like, if anybody wants
Yep.
to be mad at anybody, be mad at the Mexicans, because Ryan Garcia is a Mexican. Mauricio Suleiman is a Mexican. Why are you mad
Mm-hmm.
at us because this Mexican was talking shit about us? Like, I don't understand. The math ain't math, and Tariq,
Right. Right. Like, hey, why don't y'all
I
stop
just
being
didn't
victims?
understand.
Right. Like
But
we're victims. This dude said all types of vile stuff about us, and he's upset with us because we don't like it. What kind of nonsense is that?
that part. But yeah, no, I
Right.
appreciate you bringing me up, and you have a good night, for real, for real.
Thank you, beloved. All right.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.